Hello everybody, it's Dennis J. Smith from DennisJSmith.com, and today I'm going to show you the hot new website Pinterest.com. Actually, it's not really new, it's just that it's becoming quite popular in the last few months. Interest has grown in this site, and currently there's something like 10 million visitors or unique visitors on this site. So it's getting quite popular, and I've had a lot of friends ask me about it and wondering how they can use it and put it into either your social media marketing plan or what most people do is just use it to enjoy and have fun and share things with their friends and family members. Kind of like Facebook where you have likes that you share out on your wall, but here you'll see that on Pinterest they have things in a mosaic tile format. And off to the left you have the most recent activity here. And then up here at the top here we're looking at the navigation menu. And you can take a look at stuff from people that you follow. And on Pinterest you're called a pinner because you are pinning stuff to the wall that you like. And then we can see here under this menu are a list of everything, and you can go and you can choose something by category. Videos are very popular on Pinterest, so as you can see when I click that, it'll load a list or mosaic tiles of videos that people have shown interest in. And then here's popular pins, and that'll load in just a second there. And then also the cool thing about Pinterest is that there are certain things that if you are listing an item or pinning an item on Pinterest, you can put in the dollar amount for that item, and I'll show you a little bit on how to do that as we pin something, and it will actually show the price across the top left hand corner of an item. Actually, let's go here and we'll click on one of these, the $1 through $20, and I'll show you what that looks like. Make sure that that's loading. There we go. And you can see over here up on the left hand corner you can see the banners for the prices, and you can see when I hover over a tile that you get these repen, like, comments. This is a cool thing about Pinterest is that you can actually repen these. If you like something, you can repen them on your wall, or you can like it, or you can make a comment. If you find something that you like, definitely make sure that you leave a comment for that individual and just let them know that you like that they're sharing that information with you. Now, up here on the left, here we've got the search bar, and then over here to the right we've got the menuing system. Here's your personal navigation right here, and then the about information, so you can find out all kinds of information here on Pinterest, including the pin it button, which is an important element when you're out there browsing the internet. Browsers such as Chrome and Firefox have plugins that allow you to pin when you get to a certain website, pin an item that you find interesting, and it'll pin that item over to your board that you have on Pinterest. And I'll show you just in a moment what a board is. And then up here you have the ability to add and create those boards, upload a pin, and that would be uploading a pin from your computer, so an item such as a photo or a document or something that you'd like to share, and then you can add a pin by clicking this item over here off to the left. I'm going to go show you here some information here on, so we're going to talk about the boards. The boards are specific topics that you want to share information under. So in this particular situation, once this loads here, you can see some of the boards that I have. I have an interest in social media because that's what I do, and I also love WordPress. So you can see that I have a social media board, WordPress board, how-to board, some of my photos that I share out. I love the city of Seattle, so I want to share that with others. I live in the state of Idaho, so I want to share information on Idaho, and you can continue to see as we scroll down all of the different boards that I have, and within those boards are the items that I have pinned to those boards. And then over off to the left there you can see the activity from individuals who are either following me or they are sharing, repenning my information. So all of that information is off to the left. If you want to edit a board, you just click on Edit, and then you can type in the title, the description, who can pen. It can be just you if you like, or it can be yourself, and you can allow others to contribute to your board if you'd like. Make sure that you set a category that's appropriate for your board so that others can find your board when they're searching Pinterest for different things that they might be interested in. And then you would save those settings, or if you want to get rid of a board, you can also delete that from there. So I'm going to go back here and we'll take a look at this board. If we just click on the name here for the board, then you'll see that information that I typed in the description shows up here. A like button for Facebook is also available so people can like your boards and share them out to Facebook. You see over here that there's 268 followers and 21 pins on this board. So a follower can either follow your board or they can actually follow everything, so they can follow all of your boards. So it's up to them to choose that depending on what they would like to be able to share. So anyway, we'll go down and we'll scroll down here. This is my WordPress board, and you see again the mosaic tile look. You scroll down to the bottom and you can see here's that pricing banner off to the left hand side, and as I hover over the top here, I can repen, or somebody can repen, or I can edit this item since this is my board. If I want to change the information, I can just go ahead and hit edit, and that'll load. And if I want to change this information, you can do the same thing that you might be doing on Twitter, and that's hashtags. Hashtags work on Pinterest too, and that just makes it easier for others to find your information, or your pen, your item that you pen. And you can see here as I type that information shows up over here off to the left, so I know exactly what that pen is going to look like. If I want to delete the pen, I can do that, or I can move it over to a different board. And here's the link. This is where it's going to send an individual. Now, Pinterest is made specifically for people to be able to share their interests with others. And there's a lot of things that people are sharing out there. Food items are really popular, but there are people who are out there that are using it for marketing too, like myself. Now, one thing you want to keep in mind is that you don't want to do a lot of self-promotion, because that's not what Pinterest, that the main idea behind it is. But if you do, make sure that you're sharing out valuable information for those who might be interested in your services, and make sure that the link is going to take them to the proper website, so that if they do find an interest in your item or information that you have, that they're able to click on that pen, and that pen will send them over to your website. That's one reason why Pinterest is really popular right now, is because it is shown that it's driving a lot of traffic to websites. So that's something to keep in mind, is that don't use it specifically for self-promotion, but if you do, use it in ways that are beneficial to others and not necessarily beneficial just to you. So I'm going to go ahead and save this. And now that's saved, and you can see here we're looking specifically at the pen. You can see that this is hyperlinked here. The word WordPress here is hyperlinked, so you can search Pinterest for anything else WordPress. You can see here's my board over here, and then also from this same website there's a couple more pinned items that are displaying right over here. And then you can see you've got the share buttons over here off to the right, which allow you to like for Facebook, or if you want to tweet it out. Embed code, if you want to embed it into a blog post, you can certainly do that. If you feel that there's a pen that's inappropriate, you can report that to Pinterest so that they can take a look at that. Or you can email by clicking on this button right here. Let's see. So we've kind of talked about a few of those items here. Just kind of jumping around just to show you, some of the features of Pinterest. And one of the things is right now that this is beta only, so in order to get onto Pinterest, you need to know somebody that is already on Pinterest so that they can send you an invite. So this option right here, once you're on, allows you to invite other friends or find friends. And if I click on those, it's basically going to take me to the same page, and it'll show me a list of my friends that I can invite because I'm already connected to my Facebook. So it's showing me that I'm already following 128 friends, and I can follow all of them. It would show me a list here, but I had already gone through and started following some friends who are new on Pinterest. Over here are some of my friends on Facebook who haven't joined, and if I want to invite them, all I do is I click on the invite button right there and send a request, and that's going to send that individual a request over on Facebook asking them to, or inviting them to join Pinterest. And if you want, if there's somebody that's not on Facebook, there's still quite a few people out there who aren't, so you can go ahead and send an email and then put a personal note in there and let them know, hey, I have found this new exciting website that I think that you would be interested in, and they can join and start following you and sharing information and pinning stuff just like you do. Oh, here's some more information here on the pin button. You can drag and drop this to your bookmark bar. You can certainly do that, but my favorite one is actually installing Pin It in Chrome. So this will show you how that's done. If you're an iPhone user, there's actually an app out there for iPhone users where you can pin and log in right from your iPhone. I believe there's an Android app coming soon. I certainly hope that they're working on that since I'm an Android user myself. If you have a website or a WordPress blog, here's the code for some of the buttons. So on my website, DennisJSmith.com, I have this button right here. But there's other buttons here that you can use in different locations. There's a Pin It button that's available for those of you who are using WordPress that you can put at the bottom of all of your posts, so that way individuals who are reading your posts on your website can share that or pin that over onto Pinterest. And there's some more information on that right there on how to do that and the code for that. There's the logo there for Pinterest if you're interested in that. Here's some information on Pinterest on what it is. Their explanation here is it's a virtual pin board that lets you organize and share all the beautiful things that you find on the web. People use pin boards to plan their weddings, decorate their homes, and organize their favorite recipes. Obviously, there's a lot more information that people are sharing out there, and as Pinterest grows and the demographics change, you'll see different stuff that people are sharing out there. Mostly women right now. It's something over 80% of the users on Pinterest are women. About 20% of us are men, like myself, who are out there sharing information. And I just enjoy looking at a lot of the cool stuff that people are sharing. It's a very visual site, and that's one of the things that I like about it. And it's easy to pin and share that information. And not only that, I'll be honest, it's like I said, it's driving a lot of traffic to my website, and I like that because I'm able to share out my information and have people read it and be able to help people with what I do and what I like the most, which is social media. So you can see here some of the pen boards that people are doing right there. Here's some information on the etiquette, and I kind of talked about avoiding self-promotion, and that's number 3 on here. So it says try not to use it for purely self-promotion. So they're not saying don't use it for self-promotion at all. Excuse me. So anyway, that's you'll find that there under the About menu. And then again over here we had talked about creating a board, uploading a pin. So if you want to create a board here, all you do is you just type in the name of the board, and let's say you want to, one of the things that I like is weather. So I can add a board with weather, and then I would just go down here and find out what the most appropriate category is for that. And that would be under science and nature. And right now I just want to be able to share things out, and maybe later I'll let others contribute. But at this time I'm just going to have it as just me. So I'm going to create the board. And it takes a few moments here. And there we go. So it's bringing up the board. Normally it's not that slow, but my internet connection today, I believe the weather actually is playing around with my wireless internet connection. So I want to edit this board now that I have this up, and you should do this before you start penning. So I just want to type in here everything related to weather. I'll leave it at that right now. So it's everything, and if I want to go back and edit that, I can certainly do that. And then I can save that. And I'm going to come out of full screen mode here so that I can go over to another website, and I'll show you right here. We'll go to weather.com, and AccuWeather.com is another one that I like. And I can browse around the weatherchannel.com and I can find something that I like. I don't know. Let's see what we can find on here. So we've got some videos right here. Here's one about skiers triggering an avalanche. And we'll wait for that to load. And then up here you can see that I've got the Pinterest Pin It widget, or we've got the icon right there for it there by Shareaholic, and it'll take just a moment for this to load. Apologize there for the delay. Now, well, we forgot that the commercial's loaded there, so oh, the joys of recording videos from your screen. Oh, let's see. So we're going to go back to weather.com. I'm just going to pin something here from the homepage if it lets me. Alright, so once I click the button here, Pinterest is going to give me some images from that page that I can pin, and as I hover over the top of it, you can see where it says pin this. And I'm just going to take that one right there. My category lists are right here. I'm going to go ahead and scroll down and find weather, and I want to describe my pin. And I'm just going to call this Weather Channel image, and you can see there's the pin it button right there. If I want to check that, I can share it out to Twitter, and then I'm going to hit pin it, and it's pinning, and it's already done. It's telling me that it was posted or pinned to weather, and I can see the pin, or I can tweet, send it out to Twitter, and now that it's gone, it disappears from the screen. Go back over here to Pinterest, and if I refresh the screen, we should see it appear there on the screen, and there it is. Now, if I don't like this, or I don't like the board, and I'm just like, I don't have time to post things about the weather, I can delete that, get rid of it, and it's gone. Now, just real quick up here, I think that we've already talked about this, but you can see, if you want to see what the other pinners that you follow, your friends, you can click on this here. One of the things that I like about Pinterest are infographics. There's a lot of infographics that are coming out. You can see here some recipes, some food that looks really good. That's cauliflower there. You can see just all kinds of stuff. Videos. When you click on a video, the video will play right there in the screen. So that'll start the video. If you just click on this white area right here, just like that, you can get rid of it. All right. So I hope that I've covered enough information for you. My name is Dennis J. Smith, and I wanted to remind you also that on my Pinterest board, you can follow me at pinterest.com/ and then that's Dennis J. Smith. And on one of my boards right here, I've got quite a few articles on Pinterest. These are articles on how you can start with Pinterest, marketing information. There's probably some videos. I've got 48 pins worth of information here on Pinterest. So this is a great place to get started. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me on my website using the Contact Me form. And I hope that I've given you enough information without confusing you. Thanks for watching my video, and have yourself a great day.